Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. Would love it if you would. It's funny because before I decided to even do this reading, actually, I had already decided. I was just walking my happy ass up here. I said out loud, today is gonna be fucking magical, which could be taken sarcastically, it's gonna be amazing, whatever. But I was thinking magical. I don't know why. I know it's the full moon, the wolf moon happened last night, so we're in that energy. But it's funny because I was just sitting here saying that again to myself, and believe in the impossible showed up. So something magical is happening, like a shift of some kind, in a situation, in your relationship, just for you. Possibly because you spoke up about something, or some of you could have spoke up about something. And it's bringing in some changes, but I don't know what that something is. It could be anything. That little turd monkey, I'm telling you, every time I do a reading, he just went down for a nap too. Anyways, I think he's good. The answers you need are coming, possibly because you did speak up. But I feel like even if it's just like prayer mode, like you're seeking answers to a problem, your situation, whatever, like which direction do I go in? What do I do here? Oh, I just need guidance. Some answers are coming, possibly about a woman or a feminine energy. Answers are coming either to you from another person, but I'm also feeling spiritually because the one I'm tapping on has her eyes closed. Yeah, it's like prayer mode, like when you're trying to decipher signs, figure out spiritual information, or just trying to figure out what the hell someone's talking about or what's going on in a situation. Sometimes we just have to meditate on it and be like, all right, let's think about this. And I don't know, there's going to be an aha moment here, because you do see best with your eyes closed. Some of you, that's in the dream space, but there's clarity here with information you're receiving. Because, that's making me think of, even if it's not just in a spiritual sense, it's just in a human sense, you know what I mean? Like when you shut down your other senses, you can think more clearly. So with my eyes open and I'm thinking about a situation, person, whatever the hell this is, there's a lot of stimuli around, you know what I mean? So if you take the time to close your eyes and think about the situation, you're not distracted by external people, things, or whatever. You're just focused on whatever this is that you need information on. That's kind of what that's feeling like. So I don't know if it's coming to a feminine energy or a female, or if it's about one. It could be about a sibling or someone who is similar to you as well. Could even be about a Gemini, or a Gemini is involved. I don't know if that's your sign or whatever. Oh, full moon in Gemini. I think this wolf moon is in Cancer, but regardless of that, there could be a Gemini involved in this situation. That's the twins, duality, two sides to one coin. There's two sides to every situation. There's also two perspectives, especially depending on how many people are involved. Well, if there's two people, there's two perspectives. If there's multiple, then there's multiple perspectives. But I don't know, I feel like I'm looking at something from multiple angles, whether it's another person and what's going on with them, or between you and them, or just the situation. I'm seeing things from multiple perspectives here, like your perspective and the other person's, or this is how I view the situation, and all these other people, the community, view it whatever other way, you know what I mean? I don't know, whatever it is, but it's seeing, what is it seeing? You have clarity because of your worldly view. I don't know, it's making me think of like three-dimensional, which, I mean, if you're operating spiritually and stuff with gifts and intuition and whatever, that's like the 5D and shit, but like a three-dimensional view, because this is two-dimensional, this card. So there's someone in this situation who's viewing something, whatever it is. They're viewing this situation or person from this perspective. Like, this is all I can see because that's what I'm looking at, like my eyes. So, so someone's only seeing part of something when you're seeing the 360 view. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's three-dimensional. You can rotate this. You see what's behind. You see what's behind the situation, behind the scenes, which is intuition. But I don't know. It's like you see way more than anyone else in the situation because you're seeing multiple perspectives. So it's like not taking something at face value when another person or people are. So it's like, well, this is all I can see with my eyes. If seeing is believing, well, I guess that's all I can believe because everything else is unknown to me. But whatever's unknown to these other people or this other person is known to you, whether you're aware of it fully or not. I don't know. It's just a well-rounded perspective. You're seeing more than somebody else is. That's really what I want to say with that. I'm not 100% sure on what you're seeing exactly, but psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Yes, this is about your psychic abilities. Some of you, your psychic abilities heighten and intensify during the new moon, full moon phases. So you might get like a spike in energy and information during those times, even if it's just for yourself. But really trust your intuition because you're seeing what everybody else isn't seeing. But they will soon see. Because if you think about it with planets, like the moon, the sun, all that shit, they rotate. So it's like everyone's seeing this right now, but they'll see more. There's more to the situation, and they'll start seeing it as it rotates, as you move forward, as it moves. Just keep going is what I heard. Yeah, there's something that you either predicted or you're seeing, whether you realize it fully or not, that is coming. It's coming into focus for not just you, but for other people as well. Yeah, because you picked up on something. Then what's this? Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. I did say something about guidance as well. Someone might come to you for guidance because you're just full of wisdom. I don't know, like you just could be well educated in a certain area, even if it doesn't have to do with spirituality. For some of you, it is, I am talking about or to a spiritualist. And there could be another person or people who are they're gravitating towards you, like the gravitational pull, because they need guidance. Like, I need answers to a certain question. I need answers. So someone could be coming to you for answers about something you are in the know about already, or when it comes to some type of signs and synchronicities and information, spiritual information. I keep staring at the eye. Because that eye's like kind of squinting. Like I don't know if I trust this. Because they don't see what you see. That's what that is. I don't know if I trust this. Really listen to your intuition. I picked up on that last night. Because if you get that weird off feeling, you probably shouldn't trust that person or the situation to begin with. So really trust yourself over those around you, because it's like you can talk a big talk, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but I see what you're not saying. You know what I mean? Or I feel what you're not saying. That kind of thing. So there could be an ulterior motive here for someone. I just heard, hear he, hear he. Alright, so let's see. I just heard you wished for this. So you could have wished for your spiritual gifts or for your intuition to be heightened. whatever the situation is, regardless of that, you could have wished for this situation, this person, or I don't feel like it's really a person. It could be for some of you. It's whatever it is, there's something you wished for that's coming in. And it's weird because I feel like with me talking about really listening to your intuition, this could be something or someone you want or wanted. Because sometimes we make wishes and then we go, well, I want to take that wish back because fuck that, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's already in the works and it's like, well, why the hell did I wish for that? I wanted it then, but not now. So something could have changed where, you know, there's a prior wish coming in that you've outgrown, you don't really care for it anymore. And you would know because you wouldn't want it anyways. But what this feels like is something you do want. And I want to say, really listen to yourself and be careful what you wish for, because there's something about whatever this is that is unexpected. It's almost like there's a clause in there, like with every genie in every movie, you know, it's left up to interpretation. The wish is left up to interpretation if you're not clear and direct, whether it's with the universe or if you're speaking to another person kind of thing. Like if somebody catches wind of what you want, they might think you want it this way when you really want it that way. Like, you know what I mean? Especially if somebody's trying to grant a wish for you. So, I don't know. I just feel like, oh my goodness, it's happening. And then, what the fuck is this? Because it's not what you expect. It's like when the genie grants your wish, but it's not what you meant. It's just what you said. Do you know? I don't know, something like that. I don't know if that makes sense to any of you, but I guess be careful with that. And you know, what's done is done. So just listen to yourself with whatever this is. One way, yeah, because somebody's selfish. I was talking about train tracks too in those other readings. Selfishness. Someone's very selfish in this energy. That was the first thing that I thought. And misguided. And there's a need for guidance in here. This could have been a selfish wish. I don't really feel like many of the viewers have selfish wishes. It's someone's just being selfish. Someone's being selfish with your wish, with your wishes, with your wants. Almost like, I don't care what you want. I care what I want. Like that type of energy. This person's very stubborn. I don't know. I almost feel like there's someone in this energy that you could be dealing with or who is around you where they're trying to make it look fair. You know, like, well, you know, I don't know, everything they do is for them and that's it, but they're acting like they're doing it for their children, their family, you know, whatever, but they're not. But you are, like, you're being helpful and selfless. So there's a selfless person and a selfish person, but whoever the selfish person is trying to portray themselves as though it's going both ways, but it isn't. These are two separate tracks. They're just running right beside each other. You know what I mean? Kind of like that dream I was talking about where one person's jumping through hoops and all that crap and the other person's just coasting. That's what this is. That's what it looks like to me. But if you look at it quickly, you could be like, oh, well, you know, it seems fair because it's all even, it's all the same, whatever. But it isn't. Someone's going to get derailed. And they're not going to be very happy about it. Or this person's trying to derail you. Take care of yourself, not someone who's in this energy. And you'll know who it is to you when they enter your life, or you already know because you've been dealing with them. You know what I mean? The number 7 is significant. Concern, yeah. There's a lot of concern here. I don't know if you're concerned about this situation or if the selfish person is, because either they've been found out, like maybe you called them on their shit, or they just know you know something, or other people found something out about them, and it's almost like the mask is slipping. And whenever that happens with someone who's wearing a mask, it's never pretty, you know. They do everything and anything in their power to make themselves look better. So usually when people try to do that, they paint a really shitty picture of another person so that we can deflect. You know, it's like, don't focus on what just happened here on my exposure, you know. So and so is doing blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, let's look over here instead so that I can fix my mask. It's like buying time. It's really what that feels like. Someone might be doing that, or they're going to. Yeah, they might be going. I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking about something. I'm really concerned about this. I'm thinking about something. 3-3 could be significant, or 3-3-3. I saw that last night as well. This is card number 33. Someone could be in their early 30s, early to mid 30s. False person, but it showed up reversed. Someone believed the wrong person because they were taking something at face value. They weren't seeing the whole picture. I don't know, someone fell for someone's mask and they believed the deflection. So if somebody was painting a shitty picture of you, it was just to cover their own ass. And this person who's concerned could have been acting very selfish, or they're realizing who the selfish one is, and they're seeing that you're not false, you're not lying, you're not wearing a mask. Could have something to do with children, or this is someone's parent who's seeing that about one of their children, or just about a younger energy. Someone's seeing someone's true colors. Their mask slipped. Okay, this selfish person is scared because they're exposed, they're vulnerable, they're in the open. People can see their bullshit and they don't like it. But I still feel that someone's seeing that you're not a problem. Yeah, someone was very misguided by information. But clarity's coming into them or you or someone to help clear the air, basically. I don't want that one right now. Hold on. I gotta look at the other one. Yeah, he's good. Okay. We gotta pan back and forth. We gotta look at things from all angles. Which, that's what this is about as well. I'm watching this from all angles. So maybe some of you need to do that with readings or just whatever information you read or see or come across, and see it from, look at it from different perspectives. Like, okay, I'm going to look at it from my perspective. I'm going to look at it from your perspective. I'm going to look at it from a happy disposition and a sad disposition. Like, I don't know. I want to see every angle of messages, information, whatever it is, so that I can make a well-rounded decision. So someone's definitely looking into a situation. They're looking into something, trying to figure something out. And it could be, you know, intuitively, like they're looking into spiritual information. But I feel like I'm literally looking into a situation with another person because I need to know what the hell's going on here. And they could be guided to do so, or you've been guided to look into this situation because you just feel like something's off, something's wrong. Like, I gotta look more into this. I'm so drawn to know what the hell's going on. You know, like that. Working too hard reversed. Whoever this person is isn't trying. I don't know what they need to be trying to do. This person isn't working hard enough in this situation. I don't even think they're doing anything. They're not trying. They're not doing anything at all. Like I said, I don't know who it is to you. But I don't know. This person might act like they're really busy. Like they're doing this, they're doing that, they're stressed and whatever. Maybe they do have anxiety and stress and shit. But regardless of that, whatever, they're acting like, oh my God, I just never have any time to do whatever. I'm running around, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing all this crap. I'm working so hard on myself, the situation, whatever. But they're not doing shit. You know how you get more tired when you lay around all day or sleep all day? And then when you do wake up, you're like, I'm fucking way more tired than I was. I should have got up sooner, kind of thing. And you tend to have more energy when you get your ass up and do stuff. I feel like if you're literally busy working, doing whatever, running around, like you're actually doing that, you have more energy because you're up doing it. And come a certain time of the day, yeah, you get tired because you've done it all fucking day. This person is tired all day long. Like they can't get out of their own fucking way half the time because they're lazy. Whoever this is not putting the work in this situation, and I feel like you know it. It's time to be brave. Maybe you're gonna call them on their shit. You could have already done it. But I feel like if there's someone who is in need of help to get through a shitty situation, like this person who's not putting the work in, who's pretending to, it's time for them to step up to the plate and take responsibility for their own actions and inactions and be like, all right, I'm going to own my shit because it's the right thing to do, and that's the only way that change is going to happen in my life, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So someone definitely needs to do that. So give me more on this. Someone's feathers are ruffled. You know, when that happens to a chicken and stuff, it's because they're disheveled. They're upset. They're mad. They're scared. They're whatever. It's time to be brave. Someone's scared to put the work in. Maybe they don't want to face their emotions or the situation. They might not want to face you, or face the people around them, even if it's not you. It could be like, I don't want my family to know, or I don't know what it is. Something. They don't want someone to know. This person likes to hide in the shadows. They're like a recluse is what it feels like. But yeah, this person, you could have ruffled their feathers with something you said, or with however the situation's unfolding. They could be upset about it. High Priestess of Earth reversed. It's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there's Gemini in here and Earth. This person's not in their power. They don't feel strong. They don't feel secure. This is like someone who's in a very weakened state. They might put on a good show and act strong, like, oh, I got this, or but they're not stable at all. I don't know if it's like mental instability, but it feels like just their environment, just them in general, their whole life is just a fucking wreck, is what it feels like. But they don't want anyone to know that. Could be male or female. Yeah, there's... I just heard, I just don't care anymore. Self-worth is at the bottom of the deck. You do matter. You are loved. Whoever this person is loved. They just need to come out of this energy and be brave enough to take responsibility for whatever the hell is going on, and take responsibility for their own actions, their own decisions, their own life, so that they can get out of that, you know? Yeah, somebody has lost hope. They're not seeing their value or their worth, which is not your fault or anyone else's fault, because I don't feel like there's people here putting this person down. They could have put you down because that's the, you know, low vibing energy that they're in, and sometimes when we feel that way, that we project it, you know what I mean? And I do feel that in here. Misery loves company, but this person's in a very broken place. They don't value themselves for whatever reason. There's something to do with stars and moons. Distance, separation, space, blockage. You could have blocked this person, or they blocked you, or they're just pulling away. They're distancing themselves from you in the situation. They could be distancing themselves from many people, not just you, because they're just they're upset. I just heard I can't do this. I can't do it. So someone's really struggling here. Yeah, they're avoiding you. They're avoiding a situation. I don't feel like they're like trying to avoid conflict and stuff. It's not really so much so that. It's just they're avoiding they're trying to avoid their problems. But I woke up thinking of this, so that's probably where that's coming in this reading. With the dream that I was explaining in yesterday's reading, like I said, where someone's jumping through hoops and I had muck boots on and the water kept getting deeper. It was clear on the beginning side of the fridge. So there could be a fridge. That's significant. It was clear on the beginning side of the bridge, even though everything was rickety and it was difficult, like an obstacle course for me in the dream. So for this person, whoever I was representing, and then kind of smooth sailing for somebody else. It's like somebody watching you go through these struggles and not really doing anything because that person didn't put their hand out and help. You know what I mean? So maybe this person feels like they don't have anyone, they don't have help. But I feel like they do, they just don't want it. Because they don't see help as help, they see it as, I don't know, like as failure or something. I don't know what it is. But anyways, on the other side of the bridge, when I fell in up to my tits, it was murky water. So the water changed, the emotions changed, and it was a lot deeper. Like, so getting into your deep feels and facing something is difficult. It's like, okay, I can do this. I can maneuver through this because I know what this is. I can see it. I don't know how I'm going to feel or what's going to happen when I get to the other side of this bridge. It's uncharted territory. Like I said with the train tracks as well, pulling the lever. You're on a one-way track to hell, basically. It's time to pull the lever and change course, but your destination is unknown when you do that. And this person's terrified of that. They might need to be in the know all the time, like I have to have a plan, I have to have direction. But life isn't always about that, and I'm the type of person where I don't plan very often unless it's like appointments and shit, because plans always get fucked up. So it's just like, I'll plan to a certain extent, but not very often, because then there's no room for disappointment. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm kind of like fly by the seat of my pants anyways. But whoever this is, because earth energy is usually very structured. They like to have order, and most people in that energy. I don't know. I feel like this person likes to have order, but their life is just so chaotic. There's no order. There's no rhyme or reason to what they do or anything. It could just be very confusing. Being around this person could cause some like brain fog for you. Like you're just draining my energy. I don't know where this shit is coming from. Like, you know what I mean? And it's coming from this person because they're just all over the place. Yeah. They could be draining you energetically. It really could be an earth sign towards Virgo Capricorn. I don't feel like this person is intentionally draining your energy. It's just in this low vibing energy, it is draining. Because these types of people try to latch on to those who are stronger than them. They won't admit it and they don't say it. It's just you're pulled to people who can kind of carry you. So this person is very codependent. I don't know if they're codependent in a relationship on you or with their family. They're codependent. They're dependent on something. Children. There could be dependents involved, so children involved. Something from the past as well. Because it looks like siblings to me. This is an older sibling, this is a younger sibling. And this one's giving his little sister or her little sister a flower. Like, here, I love you. Here's a gift of love. So you could be an older sibling trying to show affection to your younger sibling because they're going through something. Or you did in the past. It's just making me think of like all these cups are filled with flowers. And so the one in the red, I don't know, older sibling or just person, whoever this person's representing has all of this. And it's like, yeah, I have all of this here. I'll help you. Because this one doesn't have anything. But the younger one isn't showing their hand either. Because there's gloves on her hand. And this person's hand is exposed. So it's like, I'm not hiding anything. Yes, I have this. And I will gladly help you. Here. you know, have some of what I have because I have more than enough. That's what that feels like. No matter what it is, it could be more than enough love, money, affection, something, you know. Like I have more than enough of whatever this is here. I don't need all of this. You do. You know what I mean? Instead of throwing it away or putting it in storage, if you need it, you can use it. Here you go. That's kind of what that feels like, no matter what it is. And this person's like, oh, thank you. But they're not showing their hand. There's an ulterior motive with this one. And it's not that you don't know why they're not showing this, or you don't know why, like what's going on. You might question it because this person hasn't told you. You just feel it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just know because there's a cover up here. This person's hiding something. And it's not just their sad feels. It's something else. Because that little girl is, like, wearing boots, a dress, a fucking cloak thing, gloves, and, like, a whole head covered, like, not a fucking towel. A scarf thing. And even though the older one is fully, you know, fully clothed and covered, it's still not as covered as this person. So it's almost like you're covered enough for protection, but you're still out in the open. You're still vulnerable. And this person is not open at all. That's what it looks like. They might not be open to change. We have the world here. Yeah, I feel like because there's an ulterior motive here, this person's hiding something. The situation is coming to a close. Like, you could have ended a connection with this person, no matter who they are to you. You could have them blocked because there is distance and separation here. I just heard what goes around comes around. So something's headed back someone's way. It could be karma. I was just thinking, we got to go back to this. We got to go back to this. So there could be something that you need to go back to. A situation. Knight of Cups reversed. You got to go back to this. Could be a Leo involved as well. I don't know. That stood out to me. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. I already said Gemini. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We gotta go back to this. This is not offering anything. Yeah, you're taking your love back. Because that's what it looked like. It looked like, here, I'm helping you, and now, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I am sorry, I can't. Because of betrayal. Because of lies. Because of what was said and done, either behind your back or just... It feels like lies. I've said this before, and this is how I truly feel. The one thing I hate about liars, people who lie to me, is that they think I'm stupid enough to believe it. It's not really what they say. It's the fact that they're even trying. That ticks me off. So I feel like this person could have lied to you multiple times. Okay, because it feels like being drawn to help in a situation, no matter who this person is to you, taking a leap of faith, taking a chance with somebody, like, you know, the world might be against you. This might not be the best idea, but I care. So my intuition says you need help and I want to try to help you. So you could have tried to help this person in the past. You showed them some type of love and affection. You helped them in some way. I don't know what way, but you did. And then you had to put a stop to that because it wasn't reciprocated. And it's like, okay, I have to take my love back. And it's not that you don't care about this person still. It's, you're just not going to dote on them. You're not going to go out of your way. That kind of thing. Because this kept happening. It's like, you know, I was honest with you. And you weren't honest with me. This time, blah, blah, blah. Like, however fucking many times. And you can only deal with someone's BS for so long before you go, all right, I've had enough of this shit. You also know this person did something behind your back. It's not just lying to your face. There's something they did. And I'm pretty sure they do regret it. If they don't regret it now, they will, because something's headed their way. I feel like this person's already getting a dose of karma in their life, but it's going to get worse. Whatever this is, it's going to get worse for this person. And it's not your fault. It's nothing you did. It's nothing no one did. Nobody did this to this person. Whatever's going on in their situation, they did it to themselves. It's retribution. Yeah, because they're very manipulative. I also feel like for some of you, even though you were helping this person, you were drawn to do so because you're a kind person, but I also feel like intuitively you knew it wasn't going to work out. You knew that something was going to, it just wasn't going to pan out, basically. I feel like you picked up on their manipulation. Like, all right, I know you're full of shit. I know about these lies. I know what you did. I know what you're doing. I know whatever it is. You knew. You knew that they were trying to placate you, that they were wearing a mask. Because you don't look at things at face value. You do, but you look at the whole picture. Do you know what I mean? You don't just look at, you don't just take shit at face value. It's like you can say whatever you want, but your actions are saying something else, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Because it's not just about words. It's, I don't know, you notice something in the situation, and you're trusting yourself. This person is pretending that they're loyal, that they're trustworthy, that, I don't know, they suck at lying, whoever they are. And even if they don't suck at lying, they just can't lie to you. 10 of Wands, burdens. Yeah, like helping this person is just creating a lot of stress and burdens on you. Or it will. If you haven't done this yet, there's a tower moment here. If you haven't helped this person already in the past, I feel like you could have helped them, and maybe there's a span of time and it could be coming up again. But regardless of when this happened or when it's going to happen, it could be currently going on for some of you. We're all on different timelines. But this feels like too much stress. Like you're carrying the weight of the world, your own burdens and stress and whatever, and this other person's, and you know that you can't. But this person wants you to because they can't face it themselves. But whatever this is too difficult because it's one way. It's one-sided. Yeah, it's like I feel like some of you decided to throw the sticks down. You're like, all right, I'm sick of doing this on my own. Fuck this. You know, it's one-sided. I'm done. You know, I can't do it. It's too stressful. It's too hard. It's too hard to help you. That's what that feels like. It's too hard to do whatever this is. We have the moon energy with the world. I feel like you were just drawn to end the cycle, to stop the pattern. You pulled the lever and switched tracks. So you guys are on separate tracks now. Or you will be when you decide to do that. Because I don't feel like it's a secret ending or anything like that. It feels like someone's just floating through life. And you know it. But I also feel whatever these burdens are, whatever stress you were under or will be under in this situation, you kept it to yourself, or you're keeping it to yourself, or you will keep it to yourself because you don't want to burden this other person. You know what I mean? It's like when you're trying to help someone, you don't want to burden them with everything, so you just zip the lip, and then finally you just can't anymore. But this person was banking on that because they might know that you're that type of person, that you don't like conflict, or that you try to keep the peace, you know, like you're the peacekeeper in the family, in the friend group, in the situation. So it's like, all right, I'll let this slide, I'll let this slide, I'll let this slide. So this is like a slow build up of bullshit, and you're not letting anything slide anymore. This person could secretly be cutting ties with you. Like maybe they just went ghost, or they will. It's so funny because it feels like you're taking on the weight of the world, your problems, this person's problems, the situation, and yeah, they have their own problems, but it's almost like their problems outweigh everybody else's. So say you're going through 10 times more shit than they are, or your day is so fucking busy and this person isn't. So you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, and this one is sleeping all day. Well, just that's just an example. They might not sleep all day, but you know what I mean. Like, you have a lot on your plate. They might have a lot of emotional and other shit like that, but their day to day is pretty not busy. You know what I mean? So you got your own stressors, and you're helping this person and adding that to your plate, basically. So it's lessening it for them, but they're acting like their problems are way worse than yours. This is the type of person, these people drive me fucking crazy, where they always have to outdo you. You know what I mean? So if you vent to them and you're just like, oh my God, like I don't feel good right now and I can't sleep because, you know, I've got babies and it's just, I'm so exhausted. That really happened to me. That's why I'm using it as an example. At least the exhaustion part back in December when we were all sick. But it's like saying something like that where you're just like, I just want a nap. I don't think I can move forward anymore because you're just so fucking drained. From that situation is draining, but any situation, you know, telling this person that, and they're like, oh, I totally get you. I didn't sleep at all last night. And you're like, you don't even have any kids, or you're not even sick, or you know what I mean? Like, it's what you're saying isn't even comparable, but you're making it sound like you understand, or your shit's worse. Those people drive me nuts because that's a sense of selfishness. It's instead of what they should be saying is, oh, I totally, you know, I understand, you know, do you need help? Or I don't know, offer some semblance of guidance or advice, or just listen and not compare, kind of thing. But whoever this is will always compare, because they want to be in the spotlight. Like, I don't feel like they want to be in the spotlight with everyone. They just want the focus to be on them. So this person definitely tries to pull people away from you, like all eyes on me, or get your eyes off so-and-so. Like, so-and-so isn't as important as you think he or she is because they do this or that or whatever. So this person could have lied about you, spread rumors and shit to paint a shitty picture of you while you were helping them. I just heard, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Someone did, or they're going to. If this hasn't happened yet, they're going to. It's so funny the way the camera sits. Heroes in color, and Link is in black and white or night vision. Oh my God. That's like what I said yesterday when I was talking about the wolf moon and how the sun and the moon are 180 degrees apart from each other. So they're right directly apart from each other, across from each other, with the earth in the middle. And I said, I heard in my head, the camera's in the middle. Well, actually, the camera really is in the middle between those two. And it's funny, the sun is illumination and the moon isn't, you know. It kind of is illumination, but it's at night. It's not as clear. It's not as clear. And I used the twins, like, because I put them on opposite sides of the room as an example of the way that the moon and the sun and the moon are in conjunction with each other right now, because I didn't know it when I moved them, and then I found out and I was like, oh, that's weird. And that's even weirder. Like, Hero's in color and Link is in black and white. I don't know if you can see. That's not gonna really show. You can kind of see the pink fucking carpet. Let's see if it shows it with, damn it, now he's in color. It's not gonna let me show it. Yeah, now he's in color. Maybe the clarity, because we're talking about the moon and things not fully being clear, because that's the problem with the moon energy, because it's intuition, but it's also like, you can see just enough, like I said, taking something at face value and not seeing behind the scenes, or looking more into a situation or whatever. It's not as clear as the sun. You can't make everything out. It's like, now that I said that, it's in color. Once you see something, you can't unsee it, for one. But once you see whatever this is, yeah, once you see this person's true colors, or what's behind the scenes, what's going on behind your back. Once you see what's going on behind your back, there'll be full clarity. And that's probably where this ending's coming in, just thinking. Well, I did say Leo. There's a Leo with the Strength card. I feel like it either did take a lot of strength to walk away from this person, to say whatever you needed to say, to just end something. But you knew that you needed to because something just wasn't balanced or fair here. And I feel like you could be ending things with multiple people. This isn't just with one, but this reading is specifically about someone specific to you. But I do feel like you've had to do this in the past, and it's almost like, well, no, I don't want to have to do this in this situation. But I do feel like you are strong enough to pour your love back into your own fucking cup until the time is right. But I also feel like once you find out what this person truly did or what's really going on behind the scenes, your strength is just going to be overwhelming. You're going to go into warrior mode and put your fucking foot down. You know what I mean? Like, you'll handle the situation. It's almost like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's kind of what that feels like. But I do feel like you're strong enough to get through this situation. And whoever this person is strong enough to live without you. And anything that happens to them, around them, is not your fault. I kept hearing that in the car yesterday, too. Yeah, because we have the Death card and the Three of Swords, which is pain. I feel like taking a stand in this situation, standing up for yourself, is going to end this pain for you, because you're not going to give a shit what this person says or does anymore. It's like, well, you know, you sealed the deal with that shit kind of thing. But like I said, if anything happens, because death can be literal as well, it's not your fault. This ending isn't your fault. This pain isn't your fault. No matter how major or minor this ending is, it's not your fault. No, it's not. Yeah, because you're on your own. You're going it on your own. This is a solo thing. I feel like you might tell someone that. You're on your own. I'm done with the bullshit. You're on your own. That's what that feels like to me. Yeah, because you're speaking up. Or either you are right now, you did, or you're gonna. You're on your own. You'll be successful because that was the right move. I feel like it feels like it's not right. like, am I making the right move here? Am I doing the right thing? Yes, you are. If you're questioning something like that, you are. Especially if it's ending a level of toxicity or walking away from someone very unhealthy. Even if it's someone in your own family, or if it's a long-standing commitment that just needs to go, you know, because that happens too. Whoever this person is, they're blocking you. They've been blocking your forward movement because, I don't know, their energy is very stifling, is what I want to say. But that's pretty much what I have for you in this reading. Just really listen to yourself. You are seeing clearly, this person isn't. Because like I said, someone's seeing the two-dimensional picture and you're seeing like the 3D version of what this is. And everyone else will get the whole perspective soon enough. So, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.